Hello, GSV peeps. Ooh, that's a bit echoey. Why is that echoey? No idea. Well, those of you who have watched the recording of the last stream, or even watched the last stream, knew that we were trying to rescue 3 Kerbals from various orbits, one around Kerbin, one around the Mun, one around Minimus, and we were trying to use a shuttle to do it, and finding actually if the stock shuttles, one, not very hard to control, 2, not very good at the job. Well, they'll do what shuttles are supposed to do, that's put satellites or whatever up into low Kerbin orbit, but not much good for anything else. So, we have been playing around. We had the Delta X or something last time. We were playing with this Learjet, which actually in its standard stock form has a jet engine because it's designed to be operated in an atmosphere. A couple of these and a bunch of these monopropellant puffer engines. And I don't quite understand why we have these puffer engines, but yeah, both of the standard stock shuttles seem to have them. With this one, what I've done is taken the jet engine out, I've chucked a nuclear engine in, and I've chucked an extra one of these called the thuds down here, just to try and equal it up. And I thought I was broadcasting, recording, and completely messed it up. I could go back and redo it all, but we've done 2 missions. One is this mission here, which you can see is we've just recovered Dunster Kerman from around the Minimus orbit. Fairly easy, not a problem to do. And if I zoom out, and you can see, no you can't, I've zoomed out too far. What's that there? Just come back out a minute. What's? Just going to switch to that one. Because there shouldn't be. I mean, a Learstar A2 is one I've been playing with. This is the one with Jebediah on it. Why is it in? Okay, there's something gone wrong here because this is. I sent Jebediah to get the guy off the moon. As you can see, this has got the standard Learstar with the jet engine, 4 monopropellant puffer engines, and only 2 of these. Now, this is going to need, I only have, as you can see, this much dB. And they found themselves in a solar orbit. So that is going to need a rescue mission because they do not have enough to get. Well, I don't know. Do they? Could I get? Let's get a target. Let's put a maneuver node in here. But I thought they were in an orbit around Kerbin and were on their way back home. For some reason, they've left Kerbin orbit. I don't understand why. There's obviously a rounding up somewhere, and they were just in a Kerbin orbit, and it's chucked them out, and now they're in a solar orbit, or a Kerbal orbit. Kerbal? Is that what it's called? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yes, because this is the Kerbal. Getting confused. Anyway, so we are a bit stuck in that I have not got a lot of DV and there's no chance of refueling or to bring them back. Well, there is a chance of refueling. I could send up a refuel mission and bring them back like that. But this vessel they're in at the moment is absolutely awful. The jet engine is next to useless in space, obviously, and the puffer engines are. And these 2 engines here, plus this one, while they're quite powerful, give you a decent thrust to weight ratio, they're not a lot of cop. And as you can see, I've only got 74 dV plus 289 in the Learjet. Now I did make one other change with these. I don't know, let's open up that door. And I put some, no I didn't. Oh, what? Where's the fuel tank gone? Don't tell me I launched this one without a fuel tank. There was something weird going on when I logged on, because I thought I had saved this one, but it's obviously logged into a previous save game. And for some reason these were in a moon or Mun orbit with next to no fuel, so I got them to rendezvous with the Mun casualty, get them in there, and send them back to Kerbin. And now they're in out here. Anyway, right, let's plug on this. Let's see if we can get a Kerbal, get them around in an orbit around Kerbin. And get a Kerbin encounter, get an orbit around Kerbin. 7 miles away out here. Can I, because then at least I can send some fuel off. Just this spacecraft is rubbish. I don't mind ditching it. I could. I mean, there is Telescope Sat 2. I could try and dock with that. It'll have a little bit of fuel on it, except it won't have a docking port. I haven't got the engineers and bits to do it with cable attachment system, so it's going to have to be, right, definitely going to have to be, try and get something, an encounter with something with less than, well, about 300 dV. I could get it to about here. That will do it. Where is it? Yeah, well, just about here. That would use up all the main tank, and it's not until 6 years. Let's have a look. He is carrying Gemin, and Gemin's got 9 years, so we could do that, and then we can meet them with another craft, take everybody off, get home. We can do that. Okay. Meanwhile then, we will go back to come on, oh, too far. Now, actually what we need to do is probably go back to the Space Centre and pick it up from there, because I can't see it. The other Learjet, C-Jet, what are these called? Oh, I don't know. They're rubbish anyway. They need tweaking. They're a good start, but they need tweaking. Let's, I don't want to go on the Mun. I want to, it'll be somewhere near, oh, that's it. Yes. Focus view on Minimus. Let's get that Learstar and switch to that. So we've got 6 years to get these guys home. Unless I leave them in a Kerbal orbit and arrange for these guys to meet up with the other one. And then they can take them all off. We'll have enough space. That's the next thing. We'll have enough space because I've got. Can't remember how many spaces. I think 4 spaces in here, and there's 2 spaces in here. Let's have a quick look inside a minute. How do I swap between Kerbals? There's 2 in this cab here. and I want to switch between. I don't switch between cabs. Is it Alt C? No. Control C? No. Shift C? No. Left, right, up, down. Pass. Oh. Shoot my engine. Firing off the engine, that's not good. Anyway, right. Let's get these into a curving orbit out of Minmus. Could just leave them there. Let's have a quick look at, does anybody else need to get home sooner than the 6 years it's going to take to pick up the others? Active got Samming is in orbit. He's only got 4 years. Dunster has got 12 years, but it's Samming here. We need to grab Samming and get home. So we need to do that. So let's add a manoeuvre there. Bring that periapsis right down. Don't want to make Minmus the target. That periapsis. Bring that right down to. Not too worried about the fuel because I've got 2000 dV in this one. Pity they weren't the other way around, but there we go. Right. Bit more. I've lost where that periapsis 3 million, 2 million. I want to bring it right down to about 80. Well, let's just bring it down to 100,000. That'll do. And that gives us 209 dV, so we'll just execute that node. We'll do it with Mech Jeb. Now, the nuclear engine is obviously using, this one I did put, I can open that, I can show you. I've got some liquid fuel tanks in here. There's 3 little ones here, but just playing with put 3 little ones in instead of a big one. And also put a big one in here, I think there's another big one in there. So there's plenty of liquid fuel. What I am lacking is, let's take that off of there, close it. What close it? Oh, it's because you. What I am lacking is oxidizer. As you can see, there is no oxidizer there. These are, yeah, these are redundant now. Let's close that door. Bring ourselves around. Now I did land one of these the other day, and I think I landed it dead stick, so really depends on, I mean this nuclear engine will be a bit heavier, but it'll bring the central gravity back, which means it might operate a bit different. Because there's no fuel, I can't pump fuel forward because there's no tanks up this way. So we're getting there on that burn. As I said, I need to pick up Samming. I need to get Samming home. Now what I could do, I can't, I've got to come to one station. I could send up a Get You Home lander, do this in three missions. Not really doing this one for the money, doing it to get a few extra Kerbals. And these Leostars were fairly cheap as well. And get some reputation back up, because I'm still recovering reputation from killing, unfortunately, 3 Kerbals the other day. Just a shame, but I don't want to say that's what Kerbals are for. Right, is that probably close enough? Let's just ditch that last bit. We can come around. Periapsis is 120. That's okay. So let's warp around to the PE. Go retrograde. Just to save or make myself a little bit easier. Going to do it using SmartAss. And Samming is wreckage. We'll set that as target. And we'll just burn. Bring it in. Keep getting money encounters. Trying to get a money encounter with on the way out to Minimus, but ended up having to spend more fuel to get an encounter with Minimus rather than getting the Mundus slingshot me out further. By the time it shot you out, you've missed the sort of window as such. So you end up having to burn more to catch up. As always, a single nuclear engine is a little bit on the slow side. Okay, with the thrust weight ratio, thrust weight ratio, so it was at 0.4 there. But that's using the body as curbing. Best edit flow body. Yeah. Alright, let's get rid of that. I'm sure my thrust weight is more than that, but maybe not. $1,700 DV. I want to get rid of the Kerbal Engineer pop-up. There we go. Or dialog box. It's not a pop-up because it hasn't popped up, has it? I made it pop up. Coming in slowly. There's a bit of angle difference going there. Could. Turn that off, turn the SAS off. Come around. Don't know which normal it is, but we see ourselves going one way or the other. Oh, too far. I want to go between. Now, is that angle increasing or decreasing? That's increasing, so I've gone the wrong way. Of course. So we'll go this way. We'll hang around here. Completely wrong place to do it. Right, let's just turn retro. Burn retro. Back to this. Should have done it when I was at the periapsis there. But you can see as this comes around, this target here is going to meet up with this. So let's go for that. When that gets down to a decent separation, we'll just stop. Oh, stop. Separation 31. So I can come around to the... Let's come around to there. And I want to burn, or I want to point that way, which I think is normal. We'll warp here. We'll burn normal. The wrong way, of course. So we'll burn anti-normal. %50% chance, and you're always going to get it wrong, aren't you? There we go, 7.8, 7.6, 4, 3. Just keep burning them. Anti-normal. The intercept is changing. Oh, I see. I can straighten that up in a minute. We'll go a bit prograde. Separation coming down again. Go a bit normal. Anti-normal rather. Let's just stop everything and point one way or the other for the minute. If you want to burn retrograde, bring it down. Oh. That's me pointing at the dialog box and hitting the off key. Very difficult to cut the engines off. Should get there. Right. So, yeah, that's close enough. 0.7 degrees. Excellent. I've just got to do a little bit of a shuffle. Not that way. Let's go that way. Or maybe not. Speed up, slow down. And that way. And slow down. And speed up. Oh, come on. Need to slow down and go that way. So slow down and go that way. Getting the car. Doesn't seem to get any closer. Check I'm going the right way. Come on. Off of that figure over there. That's going the wrong way. Okay, that's getting closer. Definitely. But now I need to burn it out. That's making more sense. We got there 9.2, 9.8. 8 kilometers and probably go that way. Six 2.8. Excellent. Right, so that's 200. Let's execute that node. Relative speed is quite high. Again, we'll use, once we've burnt that, don't know why I'm not in that high an orbit. But you can see this nuclear engine does not, don't think it's, oh, I haven't throttled it back. Going to get rid of some of these extra mods. One of the mods I've got is making it more realistic, calculates the waste heat and such like. At the moment, I've got enough to think about, just trying to think of the logistics, let alone the technical side of it. So I haven't introduced life support because, well, none of my missions go particularly. I don't plan them, that's the problem. Well, it's not the problem. But if I planned it and it went wrong, I'd be stuffed. Actually, I quite enjoy planning it, having it go wrong, and then sorting out, which is absolutely pointless if they're going to die because they haven't got enough food. Right, I'm going to use MechJeb to match the speed. I'm going to see. Yeah. Actually, let's abort that, remove all nodes. There is another one within MechJeb called the Rendezvous Pilot. So let's just do that. Get within 500 meters, within 5 orbits. Actually, that's what it's doing. Is just it's decided we're on the right intercept. It's just trying to slow things down. I wonder how much thrust you get from a Kerbal. I mean, you can't get 300, but I wonder how fast a Kerbal could go, how quick it could do it. That's an experiment to do, isn't it? Kerbal space racing. I'm sure Jebediah's life depended on it. He'd go quite fast. So, separation 31,000. It looks a lot closer than that, but it's not. I could physics time warp these up. Actually, that's not too bad. Distance is 16,000. It's going quite a bit faster than us. That's our intersect around there. It's doing what I would do. You'd always hope perhaps that you would do what MechJeb's doing. But just occasionally, as we saw in the last stream, MechJeb always isn't particularly brilliant at doing what you think it should be doing. Sometimes it surprises you and makes complete pig's ear of it, but right, let's go physics warp again. Now I have got better time warp on here, but I haven't read the manual. And if anyone could make a comment how to get the signal, ComNet signal indicator up, which normally sits up here. Again, mess that up by installing some mod or other. So we're closing the target. Target is 8 kilometres away. It's 8,000 metres, not 8,000 kilometres. That's why it looked closer than what it was, because it was closer. I think it's not metres and kilometres again. It seems to take a long time. Relative speeds. Don't know what my relative speed is. I'll have to work it out. Oh no, it's down here, 87. Okay. That's doable with a nuclear engine. Down. Oh, really? What? How come I'm at 88 meters per second? I'm going to be out of fuel. Why am I going to be out of fuel? Oh. This is turning into a bit of a disaster. I'm sure that my fuel calculations are being complicated by some of the mods I'm sticking on here. No, that's it. I am just about out of fuel. Right, so at least I've got the intercept, so let's get Sammy, EVA. Come on. We can get you on board. So if I knew I was going to use so much fuel for this manoeuvre, I would have gone to the space station first and refueled. But now I can't even got that option. So, bit stuffed. Only thing, I'm going to set up a refueling, which isn't too bad because I don't need that much fuel to come down, so I don't need a big rocket to come up here and refuel this. In fact, wonder if, come on, down, board. Why is the B key so far away from the keys you need from RCCS? I never hit it. I always have to look down. Up. Board. Excellent. Right, so I have 3 meters per second of fuel. I have got some RCCS. How much RCCS have I got? Because I am in quite a low orbit. If I cleared that, let's turn the RCCS on. Let's go retrograde. Let's have a quick look at the map a minute. Where's my periapsis? There. Right, periapsis is just above the atmosphere. So we could I'm going to have to use Smart Arse for it anyway, but we'll go retrograde. Turn our CCS off so we just use electrics for that. I want to go retrograde to orbit. Now, quick save, because I reckon I can go. So I've got no RCCS out the back, so it's weird. I regret getting rid of those monopuff engines now. But if I just burnt retrograde, which is H, watch our periapsis come down. Have I got enough to bring our periapsis right down? Actually, I should have done this at the apoapsis, you muppet. Burn off some of that fuel. Not much point carrying 3 dB with them. Okay, the periapsis coming down to 6,000. Move Mectum out of the way a minute. How much monopropellant have I got? Lots of monopropellant. Oh, it's easy. What I'm not necessarily going to be able to do is figure out where I'm going to stick it. Might get there. Put some aero braking in there as well. M. Hello, what have you done? Oh, for some reason. Right, let's go physics warp. $48,000, $46,000, $45,000, $44,000, $40 something or other. Don't think I'm going to make the airfield, unfortunately. But if I keep burning, definitely going to get home. Just got to watch because I don't want to be entering the atmosphere backwards necessarily. Lots of monopropellant. Right, let's stop the time warp a minute. Let's stop. Why is the RCS stuck? Oh, come on, really? Why are you stuck? Stop. 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 Has physics time warp broken the monopropellant thrusters? Alright, okay. Well, look, let's flip ourselves around. Let's go prograde. And then hold the aft key. In fact, we can even go that. I want to turn around, that's it. Turn around and point up. There we go. No, back up. Let's go for a surface. I want to go for a pitch. 45 degrees. Too far. Go. Execute. Okay, something's overheating a little, but not too much. Orbital speed is huge still. We are coming down. Let's thrust backwards, which will sort of help us slow him down. Don't think it's having too much effect, to be honest, but there's home. Now, when I said I'd done a dead stick landing, I hadn't done a lot of faffing around with gliding, so I don't know how this thing particularly turns. Right, now our speed's coming right down. So if I can get the thing to turn around, and we lose a fair amount of height fairly quickly. It's coming down to 1200. Starting to bite in the atmosphere. Yeah, I think I've broken the RCCS. Oh! It's going to flip. Turn that off. Oh, RCCS back on. Haven't got a lot of RCCS. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Trying to fly it, but failing. Turn the RCCS off. 15,000 meters. I think just have to try and hold like that. And a splash. Could use autopilot, but this is just flopping around all over the place. Well, at 60 meters per second, I'm not going to get any control over the flight surfaces. Let's do 30. It's a good landing speed. The prograde marker isn't pointing anywhere where I want to go. And that's it, that's the monopropeller down. Let's just level it out. Let's try and get some forward flight. Would really help to be able to see the ground, but it's not going to work. Let's go for a pitch of, well, let's do it that way. Get that prograde marker sort of on the horizon. It does glide quite well, though. They're about 7,000 meters. Now our speed is increasing, which is good. Sort of heading the way I want to go. Gonna quick save there. It says quick save. Go on. There we go. Now I can go for a quick physics warp. I want to get down to about 1,000 meters. Just watching that speed. Steady at about 90, that's good. There we go, one more. Now the speed's coming down more. Why is the speed coming down more? I don't want it to get below 80 really. That's going to start coming up. It's okay, it's a physics time warp problem. Just do it twice. Still speed coming down. So 1500. I was rather hoping the speed would stay up at about 100 and I could flare up, but this is going to be plummeting into the sea at this rate. I think that's the sea down there. Actually, the descent's alright. The descent is just less than, or just over 10. Vertical speed, that is. Horizontal speed is, yeah, 76. Go for a flare, we'll go to 0. Go straight to 0. Nice big parachute on this, we're really good now, but it's going to be a wet landing. Speed is still coming down. That is the surface, the sea down there. I say that because Eve's been giving me a few problems, but right, let's go to 0. That'll make our descent even less. We'll also bring our speed down to less. And up to, oh, look at that. Didn't break a thing. Right, so it's not a proper landing, but, you know, considering we're out of fuel, and out of electrics, off, recover, come on. Why don't you want to recover? Ah, there we go, recover vessel. Right, so what do I do about the others? Let me have a quick think. they're in a bit of a crappy craft, so don't really want to go, let's recover this one, I'm thinking, don't really want to go and refuel it, perhaps going out with another craft, meeting them, something fairly pokey, so whatever speed they come through in the Kerbal system, I can catch up. So let's build it and put it up in a low Kerbin orbit. Why won't you let me in the VAB? Won't let me anywhere. Right, let's walk till next morning. Have daylight. Daylight always looks better in daylight, doesn't it? No? Won't let me anywhere. Right, let's done those two, yes. Got those. That I can't do that mission because for some reason it hasn't given me the satellite to do. Let's delete some messages. Still won't let me in. Why won't you let me in? Okay. It looks like I might have to boot out and come back in again. So you'll have to bear with me 1 minute while we lose the stream. Quit main menu. So yeah, I think little short powerful rocket, there's 3 of them up there, isn't it? There's the guy who picked up the moon, Gavin, I think his name, Gavin. And this is taking a long time. Jebediah and I think Bob or Bill. I think we decided to take an engineer with us for the first one. It's all a little bit glitchy, isn't it? Oh, never seen that pop up on this screen. Or perhaps I just never noticed it. 1% reputation for rescuing 2 extra Kerbals. Slowly coming up. I think when I lost the 3 Kerbals we were at 68. So whether we lost something like 6 or 8%. But there we go. Right, just got to restart because it wouldn't let me in for the VAB. Finished a couple of missions and that's as far as it would let me go. Right, are you going to let me in the VAB this time? No. What is wrong? Okay. If in doubt, Alt F4 and reboot. So I'll let the game reboot from scratch. He says. I'll have a quick comfort break and I'll be right back as soon as I get to restart the game. Yeah, there you go. Close program. It's all hung up on me. Oh. So CCAN's decided to update itself as well. Not that I need CCAN, but right, I'll let that up and then I'll see you in a mo. Takes a little time to load up, particularly if you're running the streaming software at the same time. I do need to trim out some of these mods. Just watch this floor down here, because the bunch is still down, yeah? It's dry, it's sticky. If you stand on it, it'll stick. Okay, so we're all back, suitably refreshed. Glass of water because I'm on duty. Pity because I've got a nice couple of beers, but Tweakscale Farm. Yeah, what about this Tweakscale? Don't know. Like I say, I'm going to take out some of these mods. Don't need to put quite so many mods into play at the same time. So we'll load up again. And now we can get to the VAB. So assuming, before we do that, let's just go into the tracking station and check that Cable alarm clock. Let's get rid of that. Cable engineer. Get rid of that. Don't need engineer. So come out here. Varnish, yes. It's sticky. Right, there we go. There is the Lear Star. So fine, well we know it's there. And we also know... that's a mission we could have. Right, we can get rid of Samming's wreckage. And we can get rid of that debris. And we can get rid of Donster's scrap. And we can get rid of Gemmin's shipwreck. Because he's... And that is everything else. So, come out of here. Now, I reckon we just want a bog standard, but something with lots of DV, so and quite powerful engines, so we can catch stuff up. So, hold on, I need to go lend a hand. back. So, to set up the other PC for them, and we are going to. Right, well basically let's build this from scratch. Let's put one of them, and we'll put a this is the other thing, there's so many. One of them. We put a heat shield on it as well because I don't know what sort of orbit we're coming in from. We will put probe on it. Well, that's quite a big probe for these remote guidance units, but I must admit, I haven't played much with those. So we use a normal probe. Or could put a cupola on it, make it really snazzy, but give it a view. Right, so that's that. We want to get rid of all of our scientists and goodness knows what else I put. Go back to build. Let's have coupling. Let's one up. For the decoupler, a bit I completely missed last time. Thrust docking connector. Do like the look of some of these extra parts. Anyway, let's have a bigger stage. Now I will want some RCCS on this because we will be docking. I can find the right one. But I'll tell you what, we won't use, yeah. Do need to sort out some of these. That isn't that, that's the FLTs. Don't want the FLT. That's not the one either. That's the S3. The S4's bigger. We come down here, we've got the Rockamax. That's the ones I want. So there we go, Rockamax. So big Rockamax. Let's have, and if I chuck engine on the bottom of that. Now I don't want a super efficient one, I want quite a, this is the one that's going to get us back. It needs to be, Cheetah engine's quite good. That gives us 1700 dV, let's change that. 1700 in the atmosphere, 3900, so that's pretty good. And actually that thrust weight ratio 1.69, so that's not bad at all. The alternative would be a Skipper maybe, or a Bobcat. Bobcat's a little bit more powerful, not quite as... Let's go for the Bobcat. That gives us 3,214 out of the atmosphere. And while I think about it, let's take that out of there, let's give it some control. Chuck on a reaction wheel. And we'll chuck on some RCS as well. That is... yeah, it takes more than a propeller. These don't. But I quite like the idea of putting... Right. So let's have 4 of those. Copy them down here. 4 of those. I do want something here as well, so let's have 4 of those. But don't quite want them. There we go, that's the way round, because then I'm going to rotate them that way as well. And move them out. So that gets me a bit forward. And actually, we're going to have 4 of these. Like that, if I can get them to rotate the way I want. Like that. There we go. Right. So that gives me 2,900 dB in, which should be fine, because I don't think these guys are going to come flying through, but we'll do a quick save. We can always rebuild this stuff, but I don't really want to. So let's go for another coupling. Oh, no, let's build. Actually, what I will need is some comms. So, don't want a huge aerial. I don't want lots of aerials, rather. That aerial's quite good. Just in case we get too far away. Actually, that little foldy one's really nice. So let's have that one. And let's have some solar panels to power it. Could just go for those on the diagonal. Ditch them, we won't need them when we hit the atmosphere, so in fact we'll lose them when we hit the atmosphere, so we'll get 4 of those. Right, so got my core, got my comms, got my electrics, sorted out my heat, got my parachute. Now let's sort out the second meeting stage. So coupling. Bigger coupling in there. Yes, that's because it's not the right size engine, but yeah, let's go with it. Let's use a big adapter and go to the Kerbal. Where's the... No, let's be down here with these. That's those cryogenics. That is the one. S4s, I want S4s, I want S3s, that's the big S3 tank. Let's just grab this, pull it all the way up. one big tank, put a decent engine just on the bottom of that one tank there. Which will make a... what engine should we have? No suggestions? Mastodon or Rhino? Rhino gives us 3,000, that's almost enough to get us out the... so 6,400. Actually, that's not bad at all. 6,400, that would get us out of the atmosphere and into orbit, and then leave me with 3,000 to go play, but I want a bit more than that. So let's have some boosters on the side, just so we can save some of this, but we'll do it with fuel boosters. Say 2 of those. Don't need 4. And we'll go for tanks. Come on, in there. Attach, attach. That's good. Lower them. I'll have another one of those under here. And on those, doesn't need to be necessarily gimbaling, so we can put something a little bit more powerful, which helps if I'm looking at engines. Got go for the swivels. No, something bigger. The cheetahs, but the cheetahs are more of a skips. No, skips are too big. Skippers are too big. Those are quite nice. They give us 260. No, 172 at sea level. The Wolfhound is 48 at sea level. That's 60 at sea level. Got the mainsail. Sort of a bit awkward looking because it's the wrong size. Or we go for the vectors. The vectors give us 65 at sea level. So a couple of vectors on there. To be honest, that with that gives us 2.24. So actually we could bring the thrust limiter down on those, down to about there. 50% gives us a little bit more. 6,800 dV. Don't know about that. What are these? FLTX 100s. Stick another one on. Kevin Dines. Who are the apps up here? There. So I would do, that's 6,800, that's 6,700, it's less. Why? Don't quite understand why chucking more rod. Alright, let's take those off. Let's asparagus those into there. Perhaps bigger thrusters. Perhaps need bigger. I'm going to chuck those on anyway. And I'm going to chuck tank. It is, that's right. Chuck some aerodynamics on. I think it's those, no, those, no, those. Strut it. And down the bottom. And I'm going to put some Saprotrons on those as well. Saprotrons are down the bottom. That's them. So let's have and lost it. There it is. A couple of those. Just to help kick it out. Then let's strut that just in case. Check the staging. Okay, so I've got, don't know what they're, oh, these are the Saprotrons. They need to go with that. Why they can't detect that, no idea, but there we go. Saprotrons all up there. Big engine, little engine, Saprotrons, stage, Bobcat, stage, parachute. That gives us 7,000 DV to play with. Well, it'll be less than that because we've got to get out of the atmosphere. Actually, yes, I need to increase those. There we go, that's better. I thought it was a bit daft decreasing the power on those. That gives me 534 DV, takes me up to 500, takes me up to about Mach 1. And then we ditch those. Then we'll have to wait and see what sort of effect that is. I think I need some bigger boosters. Gives me, what's 43 seconds. So I've got some other boosters. No, let's go with that. So we're going to call this, I don't know, Curse 5. Got no idea what. Spent most of the time rescuing Kerbals most of the time. So let's go for a launch and see, put it up into an 80 Kerbal orbit, I think. So 100 Kerbal orbit, be fine. Curve in orbit. Didn't put any thingies on it. Bad practice, but there we go. But we'll use the ascent guidance. Get rid of SAS for a minute. So, T, Z, go. 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 Okay. Revert flight back to launch. Why do the engines not fire? T, Z, fire. That's better. No idea why the engines didn't fire last time. Yeah, didn't need to do a climb or a roll. Lose the boosters in a minute, but I'm not 100% sure what effect they actually had, apart from wanting to save a bit of fuel getting into flight. There they go. I quite like the way they twist out, but right now our speed's increasing quite a bit, so bigger boosters, definitely. That first stage is probably way overpowered for what it's actually trying to push, but a bit slightly concerned. We're only at about Mach 1 now. Let's have a look at the set path. That is nowhere near where it should be. Why have you done that? We're not going to get in orbit at this rate. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what went wrong with that. Why are we flat now? Revert flight back to the Vera assembly. I want bigger boosters for a start, but I don't understand. Unless because there just isn't enough weight here. We can get rid of that. Actually, I want another one of these tanks. Let's have another S3. Just want more fuel. Let's look for S3. Okay, let's have another S3 on the bottom there, and that on there. We are going to get rid of those. We're going to keep those engines, but going to get rid of that little lot, because that is the FLTX 800, and I am going to put those are smaller. Cabdine S4s, no. The Rockomaxes. Come on. Got the bigger ones here as well. Put the jumbo tanks in. And let's have another with a couple of those on the bottom. That now gives us 8,000. But we'll put some, no, wrong icon. Pipe it in and nose cone. That is that one. And strut it. And I'm going to use a couple of these this time. Boot in with those of those. That, that. So that should be better. Just try to scratch my nose and missed. Separatrons. Going to put them on the inside this time. Don't know if the one will be enough, but I'm going to separate it with that. So yes, that gives us 4,000 within the atmosphere, 8,000, just under 9,000 outside of it. It's a much meatier looking. Didn't see what the... Ooh. Didn't see what the thrust to weight ratio was, because we've added quite a bit of extra fuel there, and I'm slightly concerned we might not have enough to get off the ground. Let's see if we find out. No. Yeah. So that wasn't going to work like that. Return to vehicle assembly, and that was going to do. I was going to put 4 of those boosters on instead. So take that off there a minute. Go for that. And put that on there. Now I could, actually thinking about it, I'm going to do that. I can take that off. Do that with that. So that these go off first. With those Separatrons. And again, attach those to that. Right, now we've got a decent... Yeah, now we've got a decent thrust to weight ratio. When I say decent, you know, it's not huge, but hello, Twitch viewer. Right. T, Z, go. And go. And that didn't work either. Is it me? Revert to launch. They should have separated when the engine fired. Let's try again. They are strutted. They don't seem to have lost the struts at the top. Perhaps I didn't put it in. But... Right. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah. Why haven't the engines fired this time? Revert flight to launch. No, that's definitely not me. Come on. So, let's have stacks separating it after the engines. So let's get the engines fired. That's because I haven't put the thrust up. It is me. There we go. And now I don't have a thrust weight ratio or what I did. Go, you do it. You're not going to do it. Right, revert flight back to vehicle assembly. You had a thrust to weight ratio of more than 1. I know you did. It was only about 1.03, but it is 1.03. That's one, that one. you're all at full. Don't understand why that one. Let's change that while I'm here. So, let's go for launch again. Watching the stream seems to be lagging a bit. Just seen it crash, but I think it's caught up a bit. Anyway, right, so TZ, go, let it settle down, release the stacks, and it still drops. Not understanding this. Well, look at it. Why is that? I'm misreading the engineer. Revert flight back to vehicle assembly. I've left it in vacuum mode. I have. So, right. Okay. What I'm struggling to figure out now is I've added these, but are these not heavy enough to take all that? I'll take those off. Take that off and get rid of it. Just put that on there. Let's pair it up. .64. I don't understand. What have I changed? Oh, I've changed all this, haven't I? I've put bigger tanks on. Bigger tanks on, but smaller engines. We'll keep the engine size the same. Right. Let's undo a couple. We'll put a bigger engine on. Just trying to undo a few steps. There we go. Right. So I need bigger engines on these. These were, I thought, fairly certain those engines were giving you 655. We can use a swivel, or we can use, let's use the Reliance. Oh, I haven't. The Reliance. It's used a bigger engine. No. Bobcats. I'll do it. Skiffs. Come on. Attach. Right, so skiffs gives you 168. So hand. They should be a big enough engine, surely. What am I missing? Don't want to put these on. It's ridiculous. Mastodons? Still not much. What? Is it curving? Why is the thrust weight ratio high? Still only 0.76. Those are the mastodons. Mastodons produce 898 kilonewtons at sea level. Too much fuel? Just suck the fuel out of these top halves. Simply get it down to 1. I know it should be taken them apart because the tanks themselves will save. Let's do that. Let's take those off of there, those off of there, take those off, keep those, ditch that. Put that on there, put those in, go on, get in there. That on that, that on that. Let's take those and attach that there, that on there. Take these. Didn't want that. Oh, now I'm going to have to zoom in, try and take those out. Definitely don't want fuel pipes in there. Right. Fuel pipe from there to there. That fuel pipe from there to there. Let's give us 0.86. Is this section here too big? It's a Rhino engine, so let's have a half tank in there. Turbine S3. 72 tank with a Rhino engine. Was 0.86, now it's 0.76. Oh, that's because it's not in there. 0.94. So the thrust weight's coming down. Just not quite enough. I'll take that out. Get rid of that. Put that just under there. Got to repin those. That takes us up to 1.02. That will get us off the ground and still gives us 9,000. So that's fine. Just a little bit over ambitious with the amount of fuel or the type of engine I'm trying to use. If we don't get off the ground now, I'm going to cry. T, Z, fire engines, release the stands. It's very slow, but it's getting there. Get rid of the engineer and engage the pilot. My separatrons are on the wrong place. They're all, these are off on the side, which isn't a problem. That's really shoddily built. It's not just going to kick it off to the side. If it doesn't hit anything, well, there we go. Yeah, just clipped, but didn't do any damage. Alright. Okay, that's better. Right, I'm going to let that get to orbit on its own, and I'll be back. So there we are, in orbit. Actually, the stream is well behind. Anyway, here we are, orbit. Oh, I'm not in orbit yet. Why is it not? Ah, so I didn't click auto warp. Finish watching that. Circular eyes. I'm just watching the past stream, I'm watching the separation of those last two. They went off okay, didn't they? Yeah. So, right, now, let's have a look at where you are. Switch to there. Now the next thing we're going to do is just have a quick check of these three. Check of fuel, got 74 and 289. Now this, as I said, is going to be a very, very quick visit in you'd had. Yeah. Let's just go and pull up the maneuver planner, get it to execute that node. Bearing in mind this is in 6 years' time or something. I don't think time you spend in the VAB is counted. Spend as long as you want building stuff. It's going to get around there very, very slowly. Again, I know that this thing's got quite a bit of... In fact, this one, to be honest, because it's still got these puffer engines, it's got to have a little bit more DV in it, a bit more power, so when it comes to slowing down, we'll have a bit more. But that's all we might have after we've used that up. In fact, that is all we'll have. I'm slightly worried that as we come in, we're going to come whizzing past curb and going to be going too fast to actually do anything. But orbits are not that different. Go on. Getting there. Once it's there, we'll go into auto. We've got 6 years to fly through. What was that burn? Okay, I don't quite understand why it burnt then, because the maneuver node is... Oh, I see, the maneuver... That was the old maneuver node. Oh... I think I made another boo-boo. Right, let's clear all those out. Going to ditch that tank because it's no use to nobody. Says, right, let's get rid of that. Right. Have I got to come and get you out of solar? I don't know whether I've got enough DV to do that. Let's put a maneuver node in there. Let's try and get, this target closest point of approach is here. I'm just going to tweak some of these. I've only got 200 DV to do it with. Just lower that sensitivity. Come on. No, that's definitely not what I want to do. Let's get rid of all of that. So I'm just trying to think, if I rotate it that way. So it flips around. That's way too much as well, anyway. So, let's close that. It's not even. Just get rid of the poison. Can I do anything with 200 worth of? It's 257 out of my 289. Not close enough to get. There is something there. There is something there. Let's reduce this right down. In here, for about 250 dV, there is this encounter. If I go for focus view, that looks really not good, really good, really not good, really good. So let's go 6 years. Execute next node. Don't recall it being a radial there. Just watch the spacecraft, because It's burning from these engines here, and it's pretty terrible. Can't remember whether I didn't put anything extra in this one. I don't even know why this one's up here. This is a box standard Lear style, really. Don't know why we're not doing anything, going anywhere. Why are you not burning? Ah, no, you're not burning. It's because I didn't. Oh, it's the monopropellant. Right, okay. Bear with me. I'm going to have to shut those off as soon as we get anywhere near like this. No, stop. Oh, flipping it. Alright, well we can undo that. Don't understand why these aren't burning. It's got fuel in it. Oh, perhaps it hasn't. Perhaps it's only got liquid fuel or not. Okay, I want to go back the other way. Let's use SmartAss, and it's going to be normal. Yes. Not normal, radial. Now then, I don't know why I didn't hit stop. Here we go. And that is as much as I'm going to get. All my monopropellant out. Let's have a quick look at, well there's fuel there, but it's all liquid fuel, which is why I don't understand why I've got a bunch of liquid fuel but nothing will burn. Oh, this is jet engine, won't it? Okay, so what I need to do now then is figure out what point 6 years, 402 days. 6 years, 495 days. So, I'm going to fast forward. Try and catch this thing as it comes through here. Right, let's do an F5. F5. Thank you. And I want to get in as soon as it's in here. So that's 6 years, 395 days. So I can warp here. See how long that takes. Right, go back to Right. Stop the time warp. Get bored of watching that. Where the hell's the encounter? Missed it? Oh, it's gone. Right, F9. I don't understand why it disappeared. Go M. Six years, 300, so we want to. So we want to go tracking station. 6 years, 390 days. Six. 390 days. Add alarm. And just go to it. This is still going to take a while, isn't it? Okay. Can you tell them? That's the curve it came to. To descend it somewhere around here. So, train station. Pick up the curse. From here, I can actually stop it. See it, there it is. Good. So just stop it. Just sit there for 12 days. Yes. Yeah. Kept us. Let's do this. Just a little bit. It's going to put me out there. Just this way. Thank you. Right, I'm going to leave the stream.